Meghan Markle.
Oh, the photo.
Photo gate.
We took a photo. And then I think we were all going through them. We're all, communicating about like what we're going to post. We're never ones to post without permission. We are like, it's not who we are.
We're very respectful.
Yeah, we were told that it was totally cool to post. And then after it was posted, I think they realized it was Remembrance Day.
Prince Harry's ultimate shame as he puts the Kardashians before the veterans who he claims to care most about.
Some seriously bad blood is now brewing between the Kardashians and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry as this photo deletion drama takes a fever pitch.
So Kim Kardashian just went on her sister's podcast and casually lit a match under Meghan Markle's entire PR strategy. All right, quick context before this gets even messier. About 2 months ago, Kim Kardashian suddenly deleted photos of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry from Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party. No caption edits, no statements, just poof, gone.
Kim Kardashian deleted her photo with Meghan Markle?
Kim Kardashian has had enough. This complete debacle of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's making has made them even more toxic in Hollywood than they were before.
After that, Meghan and Harry's PR team swooped in like royal firefighters and claimed that the photos were taken down because the Kardashians posted them without permission.
Was a demand reportedly by Meghan to take down these pictures.
I mean, what? You don't go to a Kardashian party and expect privacy. That's like walking into a reality show and being shocked that there are cameras.
Now, meanwhile, what lunatic poses for a photo with a Kardashian and thinks it's not going to get posted?
And cut to today, on Khloe's podcast, Kim Kardashian finally explained what really happened. And in the process, she completely exposed Meghan Markle. She said she'd already communicated with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex ahead of time about the photo she planned to post. So this wasn't some oops, we didn't know situation. This was pre-approved territory.
We took a photo. And then I think we were all going through them. We're all, communicating about like what we're going to post. We're never ones to post without permission.
Kim made it very clear that the photos were approved. There were conversations about which pictures could be posted. But apparently, once the photos actually went live, Meghan and Harry had a royal change of heart and suddenly wanted them taken down, because approval only counts when it fits their narrative. I wonder what could the reason be?
Where Harry is looking at Kris. If you look closely, okay.
His eyes.
Do you see where they are?
On her boobs.
And he looks wasted, wasted. And Meghan, that's your prize, okay? That's your Duke, your Prince of the Blood. He's ogling a 70-year-old woman.
Well, jokes apart. Kim goes on to say that after the pictures were posted, Harry and Meghan suddenly realized it was Remembrance Day weekend. And that's when the panic set in. Not because of privacy, not because of consent, but because reality kicked in and they realized, yeah, people are not gonna love this.
We were told that it was totally cool to post. And then after it was posted, I think they realized it was Remembrance Day. And they didn't want to be seen at a party, even though it's already up, and then taken down. And then I think they realized, like, oh, this was so silly.
And they did baby to baby right before.
Well,
they
it's
did
like a charity
carpet
event. So, like, that was fine, but maybe not partying and dancing on the dance floor and whatever. So we took them down
we're
to respect
respectful.
Remembrance Day.
Yes.
And honestly, that explanation actually makes Kim and Khloe look more considerate than Harry and Meghan, because the Kardashians are basically saying, we didn't take it down for your image, we took it down for the respect of the Remembrance Day. Now, if you don't know what Remembrance Day is, it's basically one of the most serious, somber days on the British calendar. It is about honoring soldiers who died in service, especially from World War I, and it's marked by moments of silence, poppies, and public remembrance. It's not a vibes day. It's not a party weekend. And especially for someone like Harry, who built his entire brand around military, veterans, and service.
It was only once there was backlash from the United Kingdom over the fact that these pictures went out at exactly the same time as the Remembrance Sunday service in the United Kingdom that Prince Harry and Meghan demanded a takedown. And not only did they demand a takedown, They also claimed that the Kardashians were lying.
And this is exactly where Harry and Meghan get exposed even harder. Because if Remembrance Day was the issue, why were you at the party in the first place? And don't even try the "we forgot" excuse. Harry walked into that party wearing a poppy. So you're telling me he didn't know what weekend it was while wearing the symbol of that exact weekend? Sure, that's like wearing a Santa hat on December 25th and going, "Oh my god, I had no idea it was Christmas." It's not believable. And it makes them look worse because Harry has basically made veterans his entire brand. Invictus, service, duty, honor, military this, military that. So the second the public saw him partying the night before one of the most somber days on the UK calendar, people were like, "Wait, what?" And that's when the PR panic kicked in.
What Harry and Meghan thought was going to be an excellent idea has backfired in the biggest way and ended up being a huge mess. I mean, go figure. Pretty much everything Harry and Meghan try to do turns into a big fat mess.
Because Meghan and Harry didn't take those photos down for Remembrance Day. They took them down because of backlash. And once the backlash hit, suddenly the word privacy starts floating around. And suddenly it becomes, "we didn't consent." This is Meghan's pattern. She doesn't respond to reality, she responds to optics.
What made it all extra silly is that same day, Meghan and Harry attended another party that they were also photographed at. However, that event was for a charity, the Baby to Baby Gala, and Kim says that Harry and Meghan probably thought the charity event was fine, but maybe not partying and dancing on the dance floor or whatever.
And did you notice one thing? During the whole podcast, Kim and Khloe don't call her the Duchess. They say Meghan Markle. And that's not an accident. That's a subtle little power move, because Meghan is very specific about branding. Titles, labels, Duchess, Sussex, all that. But Kim simply referred to her as Meghan Markle. In other words, "I'm not playing your royal branding game." And that's what makes this so entertaining. Meghan's PR team tried to spin the Kardashians as the bad guys, and Kim responded by being calm, polite, and factual. And in doing so, made Meghan look like a liar without saying the word liar. Now listen to what Kim actually offered Meghan. It was funny, it was self-aware, and if Meghan had even an ounce of humor, she would have gone with it. But nope, PR over personality, as usual.
Like, you just gotta laugh at like the situation sometimes and just like lighten it up and be, if everyone's taking it the wrong way, like lean in. I was like, we should do a full Skims campaign. Take the photo, even just us, like I'll shoot you at mom, post it and then delete it like 30 minutes later. And then I say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't have permission to post those photos for the campaign."
You should do that.
That's what I was like, that would have hit so funny.
You should do, yes.
If we just made it.
This would have actually flipped the script, and Meghan Markle might have come off a little bit likable for self-deprecating humor. But nope, Her Royal Highness had to get the photos deleted. And here's the thing. If Meghan didn't want photos, she had a million opportunities to avoid them. Don't attend. Don't pose. Don't stand in the group. Don't smile at the camera. Don't walk into the venue knowing there are professional photographers everywhere. But she did. Which brings me to my favorite point. Meghan and Harry always want to live in two worlds at the same time. They want the celebrity perks, the cameras, the relevance, and then when the story goes sideways, they want to pull the privacy card like it's a get-out-of-jail-free coupon. It reminds me of that worldwide privacy tour scene from South Park. That show did them right.
We want privacy! We want privacy! For our first guest, the Prince and his wife. We want privacy! We want privacy! All right, thanks for having us on the show. It's so awesome to be here. It's great. So let me start with you, sir. You've lived a life with the royal family. You've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where? Yes, that's right, friend. You see, my wife and I are totally like, you should write a book because your family's like stupid, and then so are like journalists.
No, babe, that's not how it works. You can either seek privacy or you can scream for fame. And we all know which one you chose.
Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy. And you know what else? To hell with Canada. We are leaving. We'll go find some quiet place where we can be normal people. Come on, wife. We want privacy. We want privacy. We want privacy.
Now, here's the bigger point. Meghan and Harry keep making these avoidable mistakes, and then instead of just owning it like adults, they try to manage it into something else. If they had just left the photos up, it would have been a 2-day story. Harry and Meghan were at Kris Jenner's party. That's it. But because they reacted like people caught doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, the story became, why were the photos deleted? Did Meghan demand the takedown? Is Harry disrespecting Remembrance Day? They turned a tiny situation into a big scandal by trying to control it. And that's the Meghan Markle playbook. Create drama, then act like you're the victim of the drama.
I've already settled it for myself, so flattery and criticism go down the same drain, and I'm quite free.
Meghan is always trying to curate the image of being above Hollywood, while also desperately wanting Hollywood attention. She wants to be taken seriously as a royal humanitarian, while also showing up at Hollywood parties. And when those two things clash, she panics and tries to erase the evidence. That's why this story keeps coming back, because she can't just live her life and accept the consequences. She needs the attention, and she always wants the narrative to look perfect.
I hate Meghan Markle. She's like, I don't want attention. Bitch, you die for attention. That's what you want. I don't think Harry make her calm. I think attention makes her calm.
Damn! But here's the thing. You can't trademark authenticity. And if you try, satire will do the rest. If you're tired of the palace to podcast pipeline and Meghan's never-ending image rehab, hit like, drop your take in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Because someone's got to keep calling out the royals who refuse to retire from relevance. See you in the next one!